Uh,
We got incoming from the Colombian operator. He sounds pretty spooked. He says he's got something up with round up friends at the end of the day. He's asking for $3 million cash so he can disappear. You can contact any other agencies? He doesn't seem too patient. That's a yes. And as long as they're coming back to him. Where is he now? On his way to Paris.
Sightlines here, that is one way north to south, exterior has no clean cover, exposure's 360 degrees, they can't watch me.
No need. He called us. We trade back, walk away. No more, no fuss.
definitely getting a dolly from your hair, man. Fuck it up.
What, for any high school family?
Take your pick.
No. I have.
Did you not,
Why are you asking?
well, you don't like the idea of family here. You really don't want our company. We're,
12 days to go.
on our honeymoon.
On honeymoon. Yeah. So you crafted this cover.
I wanted me to do more work, sweetheart. By the way, keep it fixed.
What's this called? The 355. Okay, that'll do.
So, concept, that's access point.
Speaking of 355,
You do know what honeymooners do, right? When they're on their honeymoon, in the most romantic city in the world. Ethel,
You call me Ethel again, you're gonna wish you got me a smaller ring.
I want to try something.
No, Nick, there's no other angles
I'm not
here.
talking about the job.
What are you doing? Green passport. I don't have anybody else. How am I gonna mess this up?
Tell me your thought about it.
I'm watching a thing called The 343. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's leave that there. Stay home.
It's not a cliche, no?
What?
Honeymoon in Paris.
Because it's cliche doesn't mean it's not romantic.
That's a new definition of
Like the way that ring is on me.
that's the spot. You get us a table, I'll check out the inside.
Sorry, since you take it. What? Thank you. Popular. Not so bad as a left bank.
Hello. Bonjour. Two chocolate croissants and coffee. Excusez-moi. And two bougie gold. Merci.
Merci.
This guy says stay away from one thing.
Oh, we can't skip that. We're on our honeymoon.
Should have the eggs. But don't salt them.
Oh shit, I like this. Alright, G, how's it going, lad? I seen you in Yammy's last night, bro. I didn't stay long because as soon as he mentioned jail, I had to leave. Well, you know what I mean. There's a couple of things I've chose not to tell you because I don't think there's anything clever about being to establishments. Yummy probably remembers me for a few things, but I'll keep that to myself for now. But Yummy already knows, he's already seen me in action, so there's no place like Saints believing, right? Ask Yummy how I fight. With multiple screws. There wasn't a man on the landing who was afraid of me. I just kept the choose that out me story because I want to forget about jail. So yeah. Shout out to man like Yummy, man, he's a fucking decent boy, man. I like him. Look at, as far as him and Ricky go. You go to H&P Franklin and see how you end up. I didn't even have to mention it. As soon as I went in the room, that was it, and I was like, I'm not saying another word, me. I'm just going like that. It goes to show you how much he remembers, because he thought I was Scottish, you know. Ha! So that's why I said in the chat, nah, bro, 100% Irish.
Do you have to drive? No. I'm very disappointed.
The only thing was, there was 190 odd people in there, you know. Yeah. Nah, look at here, bro. Like I said, I've a lot of time for Yami. You know what I mean? He's probably the longest serving prisoner I know. Other than, I don't know Charlie Bronson, so. But when it comes to jail, yeah, there's not many more guys I know like Yami that have done the jail that he's done. All I'm gonna say is, last night I did not expect that. You know what I mean? Because I'm a very private person, bro. Even though I come on here, I'm not gonna tell you I've been to A, B, and C jail in this country under status, category status. Shout out to Yami last night for giving me a shout out, man. I only went in to say hello to him. You know what I mean? The reason why I stay out of Ricky's and Yami's is because I've grown up. You know, nothing but respect for Ricky. You know. In fact, they don't come much more composed than Ricky. Like, there's some jails in this land designed for categories. Category B, Category C, Category A.
I'm here to help you. I'm the only one in the
But yeah, I'll leave her at that. I was surprised he remembered me, and I'm good that way. You know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. It's all bullshit. I've been around with some of the the highest security cats you could imagine. IRA, serial killers, terrorists. But we were also near rapists not too far away from them. And I'm sure he could tell you a couple of stories about me. Now, Yami has a few years on me, remember that? Hey, hello Warzone. I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot of men on YouTube I respect like Yami. Or Ricky. It's one thing doing jail, but it's been on a wing surrounded by killers and savages and studs. And if you take that here is my apple. You can have it. It's okay. It's no problem. And I'm not gonna burn the face off you for taking it. Now the difference is, you come in, you can have the apple. All you have to do is ask for it. And here, it's all yours, even the core. You can have it. Just ask for it. Because if you take it from me, I will surgically weld this apple to your cranial.
You lost $3 million of the agency's money. Hey, this is
It's an apple.
So we have all the facts for the report.
But if you take it from me without me saying you can have it, then I am going to eat you to your core. You can have the apple. That's why I made the exit last night real quick, bro, because I didn't want to talk about you. And when I've been in it, what I've done, who I've done it to, ask him. The difference between Yami and me is a few years of more wise experience than me. And I don't have to sit here and tell you stories about me. I could be sitting in a live with you and somebody will remember the time they spent with me in their life where
It's still out there.
We have some leads.
I can find it.
you take that from anybody in jail
Fuck you, Brady. This
and
is
they'll
my
take your fucking life, mate.
Give us the room. Turn that thing off.
This is my off. You give it away.
The little red light has to go off.
78 days, I think.
I can't put you on the list. I said it's not an official for you to go off probation. But if you were to go out on your own,
Right.
decided you needed to avenge the death of your teammate, I can understand.
Well, that's how you get found out, as you know, T-side. I was in there last night and I wasn't expecting that because I forgot about it. You know, but like I said, shout out to Yami, man. I've a lot of time for him. I would also like to make an announcement. I have to send a congratulations to the one and only Swan for making Ben Hatchett take the knee like a servant to Dougie. Yeah, you stupid man. The difference between you and I is Broadmoor. That's it.
There's a package. Odds are it's still in Paris.
I would slap the shit out of you, you know.
And my sixth sense that this is not official
Charlie.
and not my own now. Yes, you are. I'm not even feeling I'm done with that. Everyone always says that. I say this is true. Who's that?
If that's your claim to fame, mister, I get a man's tattoo on my arm, you big sheepdog, you.
I am in front from America.
R.I.P. 3D.
So was that? Adele just
I'm so delighted about that. Yeah, that's what you call karma, and I hope Dean catches you.
Yes, yes.
Well, he probably won't, but I was hoping, you know, you'd make a surprise appearance in the shower and here. you know what happened you? You would no longer be known as Dougie Joyce. You would be known as Fuggy Joyce because you got fuggied in the boogie. Yeah. I'm fucking delighted I am. Dean got thrown under the bus. Now cunt. Welcome to the real world. And you are hated in it. Yeah, you are hated in this city. The only people that love you is your family. Good morning, brother. The only people that love you is your family, and I know why. Because I've lived in this city 28 years. I could make my channel off of telling the world about you and your brother. But it's not for me to say. Who am I to judge? Even though sometimes I feel biblical, I am not Jesus Christ. And while you're in prison, see that beautiful face of yours? You're going to get melted by somebody, I heard. Yeah, let's see how it goes for you beating up 78-year-olds in there. How are you, Truth? You're a bully. That's what you are. That's all you've ever been. And I know. So I lived next door to you for how many years? Many years. I can smell your vagina from here. Because if a certain family gets hold of you and there, you will not come out looking so handsome. And that's on the street. Anybody will tell you that. You don't represent this city. You embarrass this city. You know, hard men don't go around calling everybody out saying I'm the big bollocks, but yet you're a ballet dancer. My brother will tell you you're only as good as your last fight. And anybody in the MMA world, boxing world, whether it's Tyson Fury or whether it's fucking people that give the place the reputation, the only thing they can beat up is a 78-year-old or a Paddy Doherty. An old man at the time that was like, but anyway. Have fun. Penelope Cruz. This is a new one, it's called the 377 Alan. It's all about espionage and fucking spying and fucking all sorts. The 355, sorry.
I know, I was going to say, I've not seen one advertised before, the 355. I've not watched it though.
Very good.
There he is. 11 o'clock, 10 in the corner.
Will you be in the plane with me?
We've got to get it. I'll take out first. Stay on the back.
You manage.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was seeing for the prepare music then as well.
I'm a flight traveller for a long time. Or beat a few up in this city.
Looks like she's on. Closing in on the target. I'll take care of her. Monitor it back. I'll be back.
Pasando lista, ya.
But shout out to Yami for giving me a shout out last night, and anyway, cheers, bro. I told you the next time we're up, we'll have a catch up, man. I've not had a cup of tea with you for a long time. A long time, and you brought a memory back last night that I forgot. You know, I didn't know you still remembered me. I was younger than you at the time, you know. But yeah, fair play to him last night. Like I said, there's not many men on YouTube I respect. But when it comes to creators, Ricky and Yami, I like the two of them because I know where they've been. I've been to similar places with them, and they've seen what I can. Well, I know Yami has. I don't really know Ricky, in all fairness, you know. But like I said, look at he survived HMP Franklin. Here, I'm rooting for it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a couple of prisons. All because someone made me do something I didn't want to do. I told them to leave me alone, and if they didn't leave me alone, that I was gonna hurt four of them. And they started laughing at me because one of them must have been about 20, I'd say it was about 22 stone, this African geezer, a yard ago, a hitman in the jail. And Marvin, this geezer, quadruples you, lad. Fuck's sake, I've done more than you have in jail. You know what I mean? But I don't need to write about it, you know, because I want to forget about it. I was a different individual that time, so I would want to remind myself of how much of a savage bastard I was. There's a lot of thing about me boiling past that I kept promise. Brilliant. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing, isn't it? You know, but yeah, if you want to grow your channel, do loads of shorts. But look, I woke up feeling a bit of a phony today. I buried something from me past, and last night it come back to me. And I'm like, how come he remembers me? And I was going all over me in my head. I was trying to write down different places, facilities. He named a certain facility that I was in, that I had an episode with a fella and a microwave. Now there is 2 park houses, remember that. And some fella hit a nurse, so I hit him with a microwave. Simple. You know, like I said, deviation tactics. Here, dickhead! Your ma's a slag. Yeah, and your granny I can smell her from here, mate. Just to get somebody angry enough to let the nurse go. And once he let the nurse go, I knew. I had a split second chance to make a decision and I bashed his head in with a microwave. And I have witnesses. That's the good thing about it when you're in psychiatric facilities and men see you do things. You don't forget, men normally fight with their hands or a little shitty knife like that attached to a piece of sellotape so I can get a good grip on it when I'm stabbing you in the eye with it. Yeah. Here, what you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? Here, tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. Here, take that as well. Here, take the two of them. Here, one day the other. Look here. Pick them up. Are you confused? I've just asked you a question. I said, choose. And
What is it?
if you don't choose either me
Come on, woman. I haven't got all day.
getting here, no chauvinists in this, we're not chauvinist bastards in this house. That's my job. Anyway, bang, he hit the ground real quick, like a stone, dead on the ground. At least he wasn't dead, he was just plain dead. He soon woke up after the second rap and all that. He come alive like fucking Michael Jackson and throw me. Give him all that. He was doing the funky salmon on the floor, he was.
I've never sang that song.
I bet you will not hit another girl in front of me, mate. Dun dun. Microwave, dun dun. Dun dun. Hear me. Take that. Hang on to that a minute here. Have that. Yeah. You can have that too. Have that too. But I'll still take it off you and make you swallow that. Dun dun. Yeah, I've had people trigger me lots of times in my life. And people, if they're in jail with you, you never forget. You know, I don't need to come on here and say I beat the shit out of a few people and Yummy or Xy or Wheezy or Peasy said so. Never called anyone out. Lad, your shorts will help you grow your channel. Go around your own little town. Make loads of little ones, make your own. You know. And that 70 shorts one day might turn into 150,000 YouTubers seeing your shit not even in 9.5 months. How's that for a return? Down. Yummy nearly blew me up last night, for fuck's sake, man. I don't want people knowing I
I'm cyber intelligence.
was a violent.
Right? Look what happened to you out there. It's terrible. What do you know about the drive?
She knows nothing about this.
Well, that is not entirely true.
What?
Luis put a tracker on it.
It's linked to his cell phone.
Hey, Sloan.
How come you didn't tell me anything about this before? I didn't know if I could trust you. I know you do. No, but I have no choice. And I can't do this myself.
It's
But anyway, shout out to Yami and to Ricky. Like, you get geezers, I'll be honest with you. He's got a much stronger mind than I have, Yami.
over the Atlantic. Middle East?
You know, he's just a good guy, and people gravitate towards guys like him because he's a good guy, and
Come on, let's go.
his knowledge, his insight into the prison system is not many people have that
How it
insight
is if you want to keep him
what him or Ricky
I'm
have.
sorry, I have a family. I'm gonna need
You know, they're men's men to me. They're not nerds, they're not YouTubers, yet you've come on YouTube, and I'm delighted for them, I am. You know what I mean? I know proper yardie men. You understand that are locked up in strange ways forever because of their violence, and I could have been there right next to them for life. But I chose my family over violence and I walked away from it. Well, I haven't walked away from the ideology because everywhere in this gaff I have a weapon. Everywhere.
Just write me list.
Alright,
Just a little long with babes. No one to call.
we'll see that.
You got him killed in the movie off of the
That's the
cafe.
best one I have here.
That's the thing with partners. They get killed,
That.
or they kill you.
Does some kind of
Like I said, scars don't lie, people do.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I do have some you cannot see that are here.
lie to protect him.
Nobody sees them, not even the doctor.
You have children?
No.
It's harder tonight.
Got satellite and surveillance in every angle.
Positive on the drive.
He's clean. I'm not picking up any tails. I'm on him. We know he's on. Doesn't care about his death.
I wish we'd be here for this part. You just handle the phone, I'll handle the guns. Good.
Hey, Stevie.
Hackers just hunting moves.
Watching a new movie, Stevie, called the 355.
Both sides. You have to wear candles to him. He's reaching for something. See? Is that a brush fence? We need to get that. One sec, let me look. Our targets are heading in opposite directions. We need to split up.
Take the career. Let's go.
I'm behind some of the new player. I'll stay on him. Goosh, how you doing? Still confirming the handoff.
But
The handles are blocked.
like I said, I've a lot of time for Yami, man. Like, I think the guy's done cooking. Easy 30 years in jail. You know, like, he has a special skill, he has, of not breaking.
Then it's make a handoff. Ace, your man has drive.
Okay, move. Take this. Take it. I said take it after the book. God, stop changing the pen. Take it.
Things can be visual in the building.
So how long?
Perfect, I'll take him in there, away from the front.
You'd be surprised what people remember, Stevie.
I'm not going back at all.
The last time we went to an apple line
It was the last time I
I left the gap line out of my life for a reason. You see, I learned how to survive in an Irish jail.
wasn't my experience.
I learned how to defend myself in an English one. I took the... I'm not going into it, but they hadn't got me in the right facility at the time. That's why I admire Yami for not losing his mind. You know, like I said, he's always jovial to me, and he always, like, he'll always say something nice about me, like, you know, because, like I said, I'll never admit to any use ever ask me from now on about when it comes to prison. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. So leave it at that. Because I've hurt a few people and I'm not proud of it. And I'm trying to live my life the best way I can now, and if I think of what I done to the people when I was in jail, if I thought about that now, it fucked with me. So last night, without me even realising, he triggered me. But I've nothing but love and respect for the cat, like, you know what I mean? That's what he is to me, he's a cat. You know, 36 years in jail. You think about that, what that does to a man. 36 years in a cage. And the geezer, you know what I mean, I have a lot of time from him. I'll tell you one thing right now, no disrespect to Dave Courtney. If Dave Courtney's funeral was in Manchester, I wouldn't go to it. You know, if Yami's was in Jamaica, I'd go to it. Do you see the difference there? Where the younger generation appreciates the old guard. And Yami is old school. You know, he's one of the most humble guys you could ever fucking chat to, yeah? And the geezer's been racked up for 36 years, then. Do you understand? And he is a don to me, because when it comes to geezers that have done the jail that Yami has done, yeah, if you add it up, he's the next English Charles Bronson, mate. Except for he got out. Do you understand? And I'm sure he remembers me bashing a few people's faces in, and I'm one of the screws. But I'd rather him not remember, because I forgot. You know, what can I say, you know? He could be confused.
This systems. These algorithms are beyond anything I've ever seen. Next generation
Madness, man.
to set parallel infinity bit encryption systems. So this is
I want to shout out to the Swan for making Ben,
to get the time.
the vagina hatcher, quit on his knee. And I'll tell you what, see Swan, he took some damage, man.
I need your Jim's gun.
I had a little help. Joint force effort.
I'll contact your agency. You'll have commendations waiting for you back home.
Alright, people.
I don't even
Gordon Kilowatts, and I'm back. Ben, if you're looking for anybody here to take your 3D tattoo off here, I'll do it for free, bro. No problem. I'll even provide the anesthetic being my right fucking hand to your baby face.
Those roads are total darkness, up from all of a sudden, I went 35 miles an hour straight into a cow. Nearly killed me.
I knew he had it in him. Gordon. Well done, Gord. You did it. You're living the dream. You won a YouTube title. I am so proud of you. Well done. You have a big boy belt. A big boy belt for a big boy gobshite. But you beat him, I'll give you that. Fair play to you, man. But he can take some damage, that kid. I'll give it to him. Fair play to him. I become a fan overnight. Even though I've known him forever. It's like, I knew he could do that. You know, I knew it was in his tank. I'm fucking buzzing for the kid. And shout out to ADHD awareness. Gordon Kilowatts on back.
Come on now. Make sure you are. Name, age, nationality.
Like,
Right then.
I could tell a few prison stories myself, but soon or not. You know what I mean? Because me kids could watch my shit
Came down the stairs.
anytime, so you know what I mean? I'm not gonna talk, I'm not gonna go there. I've had more fights in places like that than on the street. Oh, fucking hell. I nearly jumped on someone's panel last night and spoke to the best fisherman on YouTube.
I know this is no
Yeah.
consolation, but I just have to say that you are, without a doubt,
Man of the
the
truth.
most
Oh, will you ever fuck off, man? If that man hit the true hit him in the face, man, he still wouldn't see it.
cheers to that.
Even a blind Stevie Wonder couldn't see it.
Like 10. All for you. Thanks.
I mightn't have the biggest channel in the world, but I've got 20 odd years on you, cunt. How about that for a spanner?
I'm not here for you. Turn it up.
I'm watching a movie, guys, called The 355, and it's basically about espionage, betrayal, and bombs and good shit, you know, that make a good movie. Fucking brilliant, like.
Track has been turned off. Here's your phone marks.
Wow, this is deadly, man. It's about 4 fucking government contractors, but they're all women.
Search the place, search it!
Why does Penelope Cruz always look so handsome?
drive's gone.
The drive is gone.
We have something. What? Company.
Company. Get out of there. You blow it, they will blow the whole top floor. Get out of there.
Mace,
We didn't do this! We found him dead!
put your guns down or we will fire.
You're making a big mistake.
The only mistake that we ever made was not putting you in a cage when we had the chance.
Well, mate, have about this. My 9 is strength and you're down. Shoot!
You're investigating
Go on, like a Western.
And you happen to be standing with the very people who killed your teammate. Well, I'd say it's tracking pretty well for me.
John, what's my mother?
I don't know. I don't care. Money.
Come on!
Power, I don't care. Put your guns down! I've got 4 more agents out on the street.
I counted 6. But thanks for the tip.
You see how calm I am? I got me channel back, didn't I? Hello, Mr. Fox. Hey, mate. Hey, boy. Speaking of boys, how is your boy? How is he? Yeah, how is that little Rottweiler bastard of yours? How is your boy? Has he been acting strange lately, your boy? I believe there is a way to send a monster crazy to the point where he can't walk out. Why is my dog, why is my boy being so goofy? I was lying for you when I told you you're the only thing left. In fact, I've told you a few major lies. You see. Oh yeah.
Ich brauche jedes Detail, damit ich dir helfen kann. Fang von vorne an.
Wo bist du?
Warum? Das ist nicht wichtig.
Many years up and in
Wichtig
the
ist, wo du
UK.
bist, wie du da hingekommen bist und wie wir dich da wieder rausholen können.
40 Sekunden. 40 Sekunden, um einen Anruf zurückzubekommen.
I'd say 29 years.
Ich hab dir zu viel beigebracht.
28 and a half to be
Oder
safe.
vielleicht auch zu wenig.
Kannst du dir vorstellen, dass wichtig sein willst? Ich
Ich könnte mir das bei deinem Vater auch nie vorstellen.
bin nicht mein Vater. Und du schon lange nicht. Auf Wiedersehen, Jonas. Hey, we're ready to go. Ready, gotta move.
Let the knife do the work. Watch.
Ready. So you gotta
Let
hold
the
your
knife
balls.
do the work.
He did what they all do.
Right?
Are you under control? Are you? No.
Don't eat apple skin. Right?
Let's go. So
No
now
matter
what?
who tells you,
No information.
it's good for you. It's bad
We
for
go
you.
forward.
Don't eat it.
We don't go forward.
So what you do is you make a
We go
little
back.
incision underneath the skin. Just enough so it weeps.
Sit down.
Totally. Fui narcissistic. How do you mean that? Nothing clever.
He declines to answer.
That is not what I said.
Oh, you speak English. Great, enough of that. Yes, see, the fact that you're not dead means that somebody's protecting you. There are 2 ways we can go about this, but only one outcome. We're going to get what we want. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. You decide.
You know you don't care about the cause, you just care about the cash. And you damn well know that your friends don't give a shit about you now that you've been caught. So it's just us, right here, right now. We are the only ones who can help you. The law.
It's the only piece of the
What
apple
is
I
it
eat.
that Allah says about killing a believer? Whoever kills a believer intentionally, his recompense is hell, where he will die eternally. That package you were delivering is very dangerous. Many people will die if you don't help us find it. Believers are innocent people. What do you know about it?
I cannot tell you that.
Okay, story time's over. That's your femoral artery. You're going
Yeah.
to bleed to death.
If you had to tell her what she wanted in the first place,
If you put that tourniquet on it.
she wouldn't have to shoot you. But now look, I've gone and shot you in your leg. So if you don't tell me, the next time I'm gonna shoot you in the cock.
Starting to feel dizzy?
Save yourself.
You have nothing.
That's true. But if you live, we also have nothing. So based on those two options,
Bro,
do you mean
uh,
that might be saying
I'm eating fruit,
you're about to
sorry, for 72 hours.
Okay.
I'm detoxing my body with fruit.
There is an
I'm gonna try not eat solid food.
option if they already have it.
The place, the blackout.
Uh,
Alan,
Advertisement.
I'm just trying to get into an old habit,
people want what?
an old routine.
Now everybody wants it.
What's the option?
Shanghai, Lena, Ocean House.
I wouldn't suggest it to anybody.
Please.
You should have picked the easy way.
If I had gone to Colombia with Yowza, I'd have probably having to do a 3-day just to dry out fruit and juices and you know, and shakes rather than proper food for 3 days. I don't have to do it. I just heard someone put it on my doorstep, so I was like, oh, you better go, I'll see. Have a go, see.
Can't sleep?
The only thing is, I fancy a fucking sausage sandwich.
Vacation. I wouldn't know.
I might start tomorrow. I fancy a sausage, man.
Get some rest.
A sausage isn't your regular sausage. A sausage is like 10 individual sausages. Little man thing, a little man syndrome. I've been locked up with some of the most dangerous people in Ireland and England. And any time I've ever been anywhere, whether it be sectioned or locked up,
What'd you tell him?
it becomes my hospital.
Gets him to sleep well.
Like, I've been in 3 psychiatric, I've been to 3 psychiatric establishments. And there's a lot of angry, lost men there who give up.
Here's the plan.
Now, when I say give up,
Auction. There'll be security
I
on
mean
both sides. The best way in.
spiritually, physically, and mentally.
Closed system.
Can I tell you something what you don't know? Or whether it's just my DNA, I don't know.
Inside, I can get into the cameras, power, security.
Your body gives up before your mind does. Remember that.
Comes in your jewelry, comes in your earrings.
My father was a philosopher in his own right. As a kid, he used to say one cliche to me repetitively, over and over and over and over and over and a million overs after that.
It's just a cover
Right?
for the real proximity auction taking place on the
You fail to prepare anything in life, kid.
That's where the real bidding for the
You prepare to fail.
that drive will be hidden in one of the items for sale.
My dad was a bookworm.
So we'll have to rely on your
and one of his fortes was ancient Rome. Caesar. You know, it's like I could take you back to Socrates times. He was so clever, me dad, and I always wondered, why the fuck are you working in a hospital, bro? You should have your own desk.
Okay, I'm in position. Grey hair, between the two statues. It's emitting two signals, so he's focusing too much on that program.
So my friend called me.
Where'd you learn that one?
Paris. And the agent? Oh, my favorite dress.
That was your favorite dress. Surely I did you a favor.
Come here, bro, man, I tell you, right? I seen a fella, I mean, kick off. Somebody had took a cup of a cereal, right? Now in prison it's measured by cups or whatever, right? You don't have a fucking measuring bowl, you know, but I seen a fella wreck a wing. When I say wreck the wing, I mean wreck the wing over crunchy nut cornflakes.
What brings you here? Are you a
But it wasn't about the cornflakes, it was about the liberty. As you know, bro, you take something on out of anyone's cell here, we're all cons in here. We're all trying to do our jail rather than allow our jail do us. And by you coming and robbing on me, that's my jail doing me. Because I'm gonna have to go into your cell and hurt you or scald the face off you in order to learn you a life's lesson that you cannot take something off somebody and expect nothing to happen. But last night I want to thank Yami for reminding me. It's something I'd forgot all about, bro. So thank you for giving that back to me last night. I said I lived in the UK for nearly 29 years, and for 23 of them
which means
I probably worked, right?
His eyes are dilating and he's more interested in you. It's not in the
yes, you do like games, don't you? Well, the game is not over. I still don't know what you're here for.
A dragon's head. A symbol of power.
Perhaps.
Buena suerte.
Wait, where you going? The game's not over.
It's in the face.
Thanks. Everyone's in position. The option's not to be changed.
Back to you.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, well, like I said, mate, I've seen people get nasty gashes for taking something out of a cell, and the one thing you do not take off a convict is anything, especially without his knowing, because that's what you call taking a liberty, and nobody likes that behind jail, behind the door. We're all similar. You know, we all have families that are struggling on the outside trying to fucking put some money in their canteen, and you go and fucking rob me cornflakes? Are you taking the piss, mate? I will put you in the hospital wing for 4 weeks for taking my cornflakes.
Where's Miss Adelaide?
And if you don't
Got access to the network.
do anything about it, then everyone's gonna come and take the rest of your shit.
I need to reposition baseline by get 50 seconds.
But if someone comes and takes something like an apple or cornflakes and you empty a kettle of water on them, now I have your attention. You took something from me, hey Paul. You know, other people tell my story, I don't have to tell it. Not one of yous on here knew nothing about that, but last night Yami put me right in it. And I was like, yeah man, say nothing bro. But I just deny it anyway. I was a different cat back then. You know. In this I've always had this mindset. I've always wanted to make me dad proud, and if I can't do it academically, I'll do it that way, the way he showed me. And when I hit you, you sleep. I've only skinny legs and skinny arms. You know, I'm not a big lad. I'm about 14 stone, maybe. A bit more probably. I'm not weighing myself, I'm afraid to weigh myself. You know, for 10 years of my life, I'll tell you just a story. I swear it on my brothers and sisters' graves. So, I was the defender, right? And it was my job to take punishment off me guard, deflect shots off me gloves. Ask Sir Mark, I can call him down now, right? And I weighed 147 pounds for 10 years straight. That's championship weight, that's Floyd Mayweather weight. And I used to have fun at breakfast, supper, and seeing away. Hey Mark,
What?
can you remember what I weighed for 10 years?
Oh, nine.
No, bro, in pounds.
Oh, pounds.
Yeah.
Uh,
And bro, it's, I'll give you a clue, bro. Ronnie O'Sullivan. Won what?
147.
With conviction.
147. Championship weight is
147 pounds. For how long?
10 years.
Thank you. 147 pounds.
Yes.
Not an ounce an ounce more or an ounce less. I was teaching kids how to defend themselves,
In that vase. I could tag the electronics.
and I was in the best shape of my life at the time. I have a belly now, mate. I had like a fucking 8-pack. You could stab me in my abdomen, bro, and you probably bend the fucking thing. I was regimented every night, 150 sit-ups every night after work. Put my headphones on and then just fucking get to it, you know what I mean? I used to make me bed a certain way. You know, it was either gonna be through jail or through travelling the world being a sniper.
Got it.
Actually, she's with me. Thank you.
The package is rolling into a back area. I'm in the balcony, first of all, southeast of the ocean. Marie, meet me here. Rascal, meet us outside.
Nah, look, bro. Now, what's clever about putting her out there? The amount of people are beat up in jail. Notorious people. I'm a foreigner in this country, but one thing I have got is a motherfucker device. If you come and try hurt me, you leave me with no option but to defend myself. And that's what I'll do. I'll defend myself. And you'll realise real quick that today isn't going to be a good day for you. Especially when I might.
So I won't be too long. Gonna go get the shopping.
Alright, brother. My trees are looking pretty angry out there. Just fucking wreck my head there. This is bad, man. This guy's watch it. It's only new out on Netflix, man. It's called the 355. It's fucking brilliant, man. We got a channel back, did I tell you?
Down there to the left.
Drop your weapons. Both of you. Go. Go.
Me too, mate. I nearly give her up, you know. Because, guys, give me a second, will you? Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna have to. Motherfucker, come here. This fucking bastard where does my head in. Just give me a second, yeah? But guys, like I said last night, what Yami said, big up to Yami last night for the shout out. But guys, if any one of you ask me anything about jail, I'm not gonna tell you. Because it's not clever of me talking that way, and I buried that character a long time ago, so you know what I mean? I've been around, man. You know what I mean? I was taking fucking people hostage. I was fucking in myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's nothing to be proud of. But, like, you need to understand something. I'm 49, I'm a year away from 50. You know, and I've been to a couple of places in my life, yeah.
No, this is all some kind of fishing expedition. Selling deadly intel.
What you want to say?
Just to see who's out there bidding.
Now I've just kicked the cell door shut and I'm in front of you. You said you were going to open me up, so I'm here. In front of you, let's do it. Where's my hand here? I'll hand you a knife. There you are, mate. Come on, do it.
Not got the power. The place? No.
Or are you contemplating it now? Is it because the cell door is shut? Now, big man, none of your boys can get in and I have you all to myself, so let's get to it. I am Joe McDonald. Bang! There you go. You're on the ground. Once I get behind you, there's not a chance you are getting away. Because, like I said, when I done kickboxing for that length of time, I did it. I didn't just do kickboxing. I did kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu, you can name it. I've done it. Now, nowadays you wouldn't catch me rolling around in the fucking grass with somebody just to prove to them that I could break their arm. Or I could get them in a Dagestani handcuff, a Nordish fucking handcuff. You know, all I need to do is to spread you out. Do you understand? All I need you to do is to spread yourself out. And then once I get my hand under your neck, not even Jesus Christ has the power to get my hand around your neck. You see, my dad said my dad learned me how to fight. He learned me how to defend myself too. You'll make a mistake with me
I'm sorry I didn't call
and I'll
you.
capitalise on you.
Can we help? I don't
And
know.
you'll wake up and you'll be like, what happened? And I'll just tell you, mate, it's okay, you had a blackout. Fuck off!
Sorry.
You know, but we don't need to do that.
Burns flat back.
Give me a minute. See, 1 sec, bro. What? Sorry about that. I had to give Pablo a text. My bad.
I know what that feels like. Maybe you should.
Eh. I trusted somebody, bro. And he told me to get me 200 subs overnight. I didn't know anything about YouTube at the time. Not a thing did I know. About algorithms, analytics, all that kind of stuff. I didn't know nothing about all that kind of stuff. YouTube algorithms, algorithms, analytics, all that nonsense.
Unman parties. This will endure pain forever. When you find something less strong. Don't get them. You have to try to
Oh, fuck off.
we give them something loose. That's very interesting to do. That's what we do. But we put ourselves in danger so that others are not. We all look different, speak different, but the same.
Yeah, so basically I trusted someone, let them get me a few subs overnight, and he cloned me channel and put a URL on it. Yeah, you put a URL on it, so.
Well, I guess it's just hell. Drunk.
Oh yeah.
Where's the drive? Took a beating from my boss for you. You can be damn sure the next blood won't be mine. Get him over there. Go ahead.
No, my family, no. My babies, no, please. No, 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 no.
All the people that matter most to you. Except for you, mates. You don't have anybody besides your friends here.
We understand you're upset. We can
I'm
talk.
gonna ask you again. Where's the drive?
He's gonna shoot.
Where's the drive?
Misschien straks stellen nog meer.
Shoot him. Where's the drive?
Wait!
Where's the drive?
They've got nothing to do with it.
Shoot him.
Wait.
Where's the drive?
Shit.
My babies, no.
No.
Please do
So
something.
we all understand each other here. I just broke a sale that turned out to be bad intel. Some people would kill everyone you've ever known to get their hands on that data. So if I don't get it, so here, the city, everyone's gonna lose that nice little family.
Stop! Stop it. Look it up to you.
He's gonna shoot all their families, man, unless he does that. Oh, fucking right, bro.
Where's...
Be a STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER, bro, where I'm from. Do you understand? The land of bones. Where nicknames are given and taken, just like the lives. On the hill.
Thank you. Now you understand.
It's better to know than to find out. You see, this channel is STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER now. I gave you a little demonstration with a napal. Now, John Wick shot over 400 people because they killed his dog. If you take an apple out of my fridge without me knowing, and you think you're laughing at me, I'll take that apple off you, and I will crush your fucking head with it. And I'll make you overdose on pips. Didn't you know it's patriotic, lad? Fucking right I am, bro. Bro, I broke this arm.
Turn that off, please.
I broke me hands. I've smashed my arm to bits here. You know what I mean? I was hit with a fucking scaff bar, bro.
I didn't do anything.
Don't get me wrong. It broke my arm in 6 places.
Sunglasses.
My elbow. Well, that's another story. When I used to, let's say, do Muay Thai years ago, bro, I took gashes out of my arms. I hit a fella once, a big gash just to split here. From there to there, split. From there to there, split. Look, bro, can you see it? Can you see that big nasty hole right there? Now look at, you'll see about 8 indentations there where I've hit somebody. I've dislocated this elbow fighting with somebody, and that's my worst hand is my left hand. Now never mind the damage to my elbow, bro. Look at the damage to my hand. You know, bro, that's from street fighting. You know, that didn't happen to me in a ring. You know, look at me knuckle, bro. Do you see the dent in it? Do you see where it's deviated out? You see it? You know what I mean? People lie all the time. I've never mentioned prison to you in the UK until Yami mentioned it last night.
3004.
You know, I'd have never gone back on that. Ever.
There will be.
I'm not proud of me past, I'm trying to change my future. I won't lie, I beat a few people half to death. Bro, I used to fight. Fuck's sake. Bro, as a kid, me dad put me in. He put me in karate. I didn't like it. Bro, like some people don't get it when I say my dad made me fight as a kid, because he knew I was an awkward kid and I was gonna get my punch. I see my cunt face. Now, my father helped me as a kid. I used to get beat up by older kids and I'd come in crying, okay? And you know what he'd do? He'd say, you save your tears because you're about to face your fears. I'm like, what does that mean? He says, here you are, son. I said, what's that? I already knew what it was. It was a poker off a fire, off a set, a brass set. He said, show me. So I looked out the window. He said, point to me which one it was. I said, the biggest one. He said, I want you to do me a favour. Do you love me? I'm like, what kind of question is fucking that this time? I love you. If you love me and you love yourself, you are 8 years old. I am sick of him picking on you. Now, there's a fight today at dawn or noon. Now, before 6 o'clock, if you do not make that iron poker part of his head, I'm gonna knock at a star's door and I'm gonna fuck him over the balcony. Now there's £20. You go and do that, that money's yours. You go back and take your tears back. So I went out and I walked past him and I went to try do it and I froze. I couldn't do it, right? See, my dad, when it come to psychology, he knew what was inside me. Do you know what he did? And I didn't realise it for years. I didn't cop on for years until I had my own children for years. So, my dad knew I hadn't got it in me to hit him in the face without provocation. My dad told me to hit him with that bar and I said no. My dad slapped me in the back of the head in front of about 5 of them. my man was in stitches laughing. Do you know what I did? I went over and I beat the shit out of him with that poker. And I clattered it all over me and I just couldn't stop hitting him. His dad come down, me dad knocked his old man out. He brought his dog down, his dog got a rap of a gold stick. Now you've taken your tears back, cause guess what? All his mates are laughing at him now. Do you understand? Never let anyone take anything from you, especially your tears. You save them tears for your family because you're gonna need them. Now, what do you want to eat? My treat. I'll have ice cream to start with. Well, it's ice cream we're gonna start with. Yeah. Put his hand out for me to shake it, right? So I shook his hand and he cracked me in the face and told me if I ever interrupted him again while he was putting his bets on, he'd give me something to cry for. You know, as an 8-year-old kid, I wasn't a homicidal maniac like me dad. But my dad was smart. He hadn't got a criminal record at all. He was a working man, my dad. But he was the hardest man I've ever known. And I know alleged cartel members, alleged gangland members. None of them had the courage my dad had. And he put it into me, and I think it was his way of showing me that he loved me by making me tough, but he did the exact opposite. Cause I realised, oh yeah, here, shout out to PP. I am a big fan of your work. You are so handsome. You smell so beautiful, PP. Yeah. Shout out to PP. Philip Flynn. The real PP. The real man of the truth.
The encryption has multiple versions. It takes time.
You're running out of it.
I'm sorry that you're here. This is my fault. I brought all of this into your life.
No, you didn't. He didn't.
Yeah, and that's why some people don't like me, bro. Because I speak the truth.
We always do that, right?
I'm not a nerd, bro.
Everything's our fault. You didn't bring this into my life. All you did was trust the wrong
The
guy.
second mistake you made was always believing what I told you was true.
That's what therapists always say.
If I was to tell
I'm not a
you,
therapist right now.
I'll put it in a metaphor. A psychopathic Irishman walks onto a landing in the UK,
6 in the street.
and somebody from this city
Hey, how's it going?
One more time, I can't.
didn't like me for some reason, and they tried to make an issue of it at breakfast. Oh, I don't even know what I should say this, man, because I could catch a lot of shit on this.
What are you doing? Take the elevator.
See, I don't even know what Yami Green said last night, so, like, I only went in, I said hello, and he's like, bro, like I said a long time ago, someone very close to me was in jail, and 2 gypsies come to his cell and tried to intimidate him and told him that if he didn't take off the trainers that he had, and if he didn't give them everything he had, that every day this person spent in this jail would be hell. You wouldn't be able to eat, sleep, piss, shit without worrying someone coming into your pad. So this person had enough. And I was there, I witnessed it. 3 gypsies come to this Irish kid's cell. You know, the kid was only on the wing a week. So the kid walked up onto the tools, up to where a couple of brummies were. And these were just bullies. I didn't know one person in the jail. Fuck! Sorry. He didn't know one person in the jail. And let's say nice stuff was sent into him and somebody stole it. They didn't just steal it once. They stole the pair that the person had sent in, and then the next pair they sent in, they tried to take it. So that lonely Irishman had a word with a couple of Jamaicans, made him a proposal, and they saw things my way. So when the CO went for Walkie-O, I went and I got my runners back, both pairs, right? And you know do you know the guy that did it to me? He had an accident, I heard. Yeah, he had a bit of a fall off his top fucking rack. Yeah. They sent 3 of them, and I beat the shit out of 3 of them on my own. And I have somebody on YouTube that can back it up for me. Yammy's not a liar, is he? I'm just surprised he remembered, because I've tried so hard to forget. I've always been a violent individual, and here, I'm not a big lad. You'd snap me. I only have small arms, but see me hands. For some reason, me hands are too big for me arms. You know, and they're wrecking hands. Wrecking bolts. You see when I squeeze, watch me knuckles there. You see the dip and that. That's disappeared. That's from hitting people. I don't miss. Look at me hands. Look at. I do not miss. Look at me hands. I don't miss. And when I target your jaw, mate, I am putting bad intentions behind this. So I'm not just hitting you normal. I'm gonna hit you. Your dead granny will feel it. You know that way? You ever heard that phrase? Yeah, my granny is dead. But nobody has ever hit me hard enough. You understand? Jail is different. You don't need to act like you're a bowsy, because people see right through that. You know what I mean? That facade. You know what I mean? You do your jailman, you don't let your jail do you. And if you go around aggravating people, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. Your jail's going to do you. Rather than you do it. But what do I know, eh? But like I said, when it comes to jail, I'll tell you a few people I respect. Billy Moore, Yami B, Ricky Tomlinson, Charlie Bronson. Because like I said, to me, see Yami has spent 36 years in jail. 36 years in prison. and it's the jails that he's been in. You know what I mean? And like I said, everybody loves Yami, you know what I mean? Because he's a real G, that's why. You know what I mean? He keeps it real. The guy is humble. You understand? Really, he should be a fucking psychopath, but I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't upset him. I know that much. You know what I mean? And I know there's a bit of an age gap, there's about 10 years between us, but the old guy don't forget the youngins. You know, I never wanted to go to prison, but I was a fucking idiot. You know, but I've fought with prison staff most of my life. It's fun. The only thing is, you can't tell that they beat you up because you're a rat bastard. And I've had loads of hidings off screws, but I've never told on them. Why would I do that? Why am I going to go and tell on the screw? He's had to beat me up. I wait till I get a chance to hit that bastard when he's on his own. You know what I mean? And I'll drag the bastard into the showers where no one can see and I'll strangle that cunt. Yeah, fuck that guy. Now look at you. You thought you were the man and I've just ate you. Fuck you. Stomp on your head. But I'm calm and collected nowadays. Me brothers will tell you, I used to be a psychopath, and here I had to try change. You know what I mean? Because I don't want me grandson being around a psychopathic grandfather. You know, I'd sooner put the work into myself and be selfish for the first time in my life and say, right, family, I've done my best for you. And I've raised me kids and I'm going into battle again, and yeah, I don't need any motivation. There's a lot of people that I've been locked up with on YouTube, right? I'm not going to say no names. A few over here. I'm not going into it, you know, like, and you can look into it. Aiding and abetting an escape from Manchester Crown Court, Munsell Street. Yeah, I did that. I'm responsible for that. Yeah, I helped someone escape. Big fucking deal. Big swing of a camel stick. You see, when inmates do shit like that, the whole jail goes mental. The whole wing are like, yeah, he fucking did it. You know? I don't need to brag about my accomplishments, what I did. Guys, just give me a second. Oh, lad. Right. Bro, you should have just dropped in it, man. Oh, fuck's sake, bro. I feel like I'm back in jail, bro. Except for we are not in jail, guys. We were in jail up here and in here. I couldn't forgive myself for doing that and lighting a fire in the house, killing me brother and sister. The story of my life. I watched it all go up in flames, mate. So, bro, I've just got back off B-Wing, right? I have a letter for you here, right? I just had to get a parcel off B-Wing and a parcel off C-Wing. You know, let me read some of this. Well, bro, I'm learning shit about myself on a daily basis. You know what I mean? I put myself through fucking torture. But the main thing is, I'm here now. You know what I mean? It's like I'm satisfied that God has got me through. And I remember being in one second, man. And you fuck off. See? A little bit of packing. I want to thank the person who sent me them, by the way. So anyway, bro, I'm not perfect, and I've done a lot of things that bother me, you know. I've hurt a lot of people, not just me entire family, me children, you know. You're looking at a fella who shot his own brother, bro. You know, I wasn't with it at the time. You know what I mean? He stabbed me and I made a calculated decision and shot him. Otherwise he was gonna stab me again, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something else. I lied about fighting with somebody. And I got that on me arm, on me hand. Me little brother did that. You see that? Me little baby brother did that. See that scar there? Me baby brother did that. So I shot him. He was coming at me. I was in fear for my life. Officer, what do you want me to tell you? I'm asleep. Next of all, my brother starts attacking me because he is a schizophrenic. So I shot him. Except for we didn't ring the police and I got the bullet out of him. And he didn't go to the hospital. My brother's a legend. And he's the youngest Elvis, and I shot him in the fucking chest, mate. In the fucking chest, not in the face, the arm, the ear. I wasn't aiming for his flesh, I was aiming for his heart. But nowadays we have a mutual love for each other. I love them. And every day I listen to this, guys, and it's part of my motivation. I think we're 78 days in. Stevie, Pablo, I need your help to be precise. I think it's 78 days. but I listen to this every day, twice a day, and it helps me with motivation.
What starts here changes the world. I have a few suggestions that may help you on your way to a better world. And while these lessons were learned during my time in the military, I can assure you that it matters not whether you ever served a day in uniform. It matters not your gender, your ethnic or religious background, your orientation, or your social status. Our struggles in this world are similar, and the lessons to overcome those struggles and to move forward, changing ourselves and changing the world around us,
And keep
will apply
moving
equally to
forward.
all. So here are the 10 lessons I learned from basic SEAL training that hopefully will be of value to you as you move forward in life. Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. It seemed a little
Listen to
ridiculous
this
at the
and
time,
it'll change your
particularly
life
when it was
forever.
that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over.
None of the beta squad will be leaving this facility while I'm here.
Bro, T, thanks for coming in, bro. I didn't know you were gonna be in Yammy's last night. That's the third time I've gone on Yammy's channel since I've been on YouTube. Last night was my third time. I went in and I didn't think he'd remember. I didn't want him to remember, but he went and bleeding blurted it out, didn't he? So, fuck's sake. He's a good guy, Yammy. I like him.
You will have accomplished the first
One of
task
the
of the day.
nicest men on
It
YouTube.
will give you a small sense of pride,
That I respect.
and it will encourage you to do enough.
You see, any man that does 36 years who isn't institutionalised to me is a genius. I'd love to know. I'm going to ask him tonight, maybe. The next time he does a live, I'm going to ask him what's his IQ. You know, what's his IQ as a prisoner? Former prisoner. I was in Yammy's channel last night, guys, and he kind of blurted something out that I didn't want any of us knowing. And yeah, just because I can't put the image in my head what I did to that person, he didn't just lose an eye, he lost his fucking eyesight in one eye, you know, and there's nothing I can do, and there's no more deeds or good deeds I can do to replace the eye that I took out of his head. Yammy will tell you, I'm not lying, he was there. You know, and then I fought with about 6 screws. I battered about 4 of them, and then I ended up on the floor I just curled up in a fetal position, man, because there was about 15 of them, and they fucking battered me, they did. You paddy cunt, you're in here, you gypsy pikey cunt. So I spit at the cunt. Now, I'd never spit at a civilian. Like guys like me and Yammy that have been there, done it. I've not done that many years in jail, not even 1/3 of it. It's like, but I respect geezers like that, man, because 36 years in prison, yeah, I respect them. You know what I mean? I've a lot of respect for Ricky as well. I like people that have been there, that have done it, but like I said, you can be on anybody's live without realising, and then like I said, Yammy's a man, he's a man's man, do you understand? And I look up to people like that, you know, that have been behind the door for over 3 decades, you know, for fuck's sake. I must have been 13. And I'm trying to think how old he was, but I got myself into trouble over football violence many years ago. The city even caught me a thug, a menace to society. You know, so they couldn't have somebody like that walking the streets of Manchester, so they had to section me under the Mental Health Act 1984. I was sectioned. I've been certified 3 times for violence. I'm good at it. I mightn't look anything, you know, but if you're stood in front of me and I hit you the first time I hit you, you'll realise you made a mistake, because I'll constantly hit you, because you won't be able to hit me, I won't be there. You know, I've learned kids for half my life how to defend themselves, not hit. Now I know how to fight, but I'm a better defender. You know, you'll make a mistake with me and I'll deflect your guard, I'll deflect your shots off my guard. Do you understand? Do you know what volume striking is? I let you hit me 6 times so I can hit you once in the body and you are done. You know, because I know exactly where to hit you. I've been doing it for years. I've been dropping ground-ups for years. That's what I do. Well, I did do that until my sweetheart come along, you know. And I've no desire to make any other mothers cry. You know, and that's a conscious decision. You know, I'm very good at my job. Do you know anything about crowd control? Do you know anything about deviation tactics? You know, they teach you here in the military. You know, there's a couple of things I kept from you purposely. I had to. It's like, this our biggest mistake was always believing that what I told you was the truth. And the truth is, I will be back at 3 o'clock. And we'll talk a bit more about the truth. So shout out to Yami for giving me a shout out last night. I'm away. I'll be back in about 40. I'll be back at 3. Peace.